Hello, friends. I am Dr. Robert Carter. As a member of Logos Research Associates, I have been asked to bring to you the latest information on human-chimpanzee similarity or dissimilarity. I'm going to be using the most modern genomes available. These are the first telomere-to-telomere genomic sequences. So any old ideas we had about the similarity of humans and chimpanzees is going to be contradicted because the data are brand new. We did not have this information until just the last year or so. So I'm going to be aligning human chimpanzee chromosomes and showing you the results. I'm going to be comparing human chromosome 2 to the two smaller chimpanzee chromosomes that do actually have a very high match. I'm going to look at what's called synteny, that's gene order along the chromosomes. And we're going to be tackling some of the older creationist ideas and some of the older evolutionary ideas and basically correcting the record a lot. Sadly, I'm going to have to contradict some of the most important papers so far written by our side because the information is the information. Data are data, and you have to take it at face value and you have to say, okay, this is what we have. Now we can have a conversation. I'm actually going to have to contradict myself a lot because some of the things I've written, some of the ideas I've supported, some of my initial analyses turn out to be not right. So as we go through this, we're learning, but we're also going to be seeing the differences between humans and chimpanzees, and they are, in fact, still quite profound. Humans and chimpanzees are going to end up being probably above 90% similar. But we're also going to see that there are massive stretches of extremely similar DNA. Like 98, 99% similar for 100,000, 200, 300,000 bases in a row. But those are separated by completely non-comparable DNA. So the question is not going to be, how similar are humans and chimpanzees? That's actually a question that neither side predicted initially, and it doesn't matter either way to either side, because if we're 80% similar, the evolutionists would just back up the clock. If we're 99.99% similar, the creationists would just say, well, that's how God made us. So that's not the argument. The argument is, one, how many mutations? Okay, we now count those. Two, how long would it have taken? Three, where does the source of the new information come from? Because there are hundreds of genes, entire gene families that humans have that chimpanzees don't. That's the kind of questions that we have to ask. Both sides are predicting similarity. Both sides. Now, that number was never predicted by anybody, so we're going to be talking about that. So come for the show. The comments should be lively. Discussion afterwards might be a little sharp, but we'll see. I do this, though, as a service to the community. This is not, unknown to the world. I have an article in the Journal of Creation on this topic a year ago, and I prepared another one for submission for some upcoming edition. So this is information that the creationist world is talking about. We now know because we now have full genomes. So I hope you enjoy this.